Okay, here are a few quick first impressions of sorry about that, my Motorola Triumph from Virgin Mobile. Um, I was pretty excited to get the device because, it's obviously better than this Optimus V that I'm filming with. And though actually I have chosen to keep the Optimus V for several reasons. First of all, the keyboard. Let me just 1 second. The keyboard. The main Android keyboard, it doesn't get a very good job of this with this phone here, but like if I type, say WHER, and normally it would have where in the list, but it only seems to have suggestions and the ability to correct from, it seems like names in the contacts, and I haven't figured out how to change this. So it won't correct WHERR to where when I press, let's see, oops, can't, there. So it makes it actually, I'm sure I could get more used to the keyboard because it's much larger than the one on this phone. But I must say there's a huge annoyance. I do text a lot. Also, sometimes I'll just randomly, it'll be sitting there and I'll pick it up and it'll be like, it'll be off, or it will be, like I'll just randomly hear the, starting up noise, and I'll, look at it and it's starting up again. And I'm not sure why that is, but it's not because of low battery, it's not because of, something crashed or anything, but it just happens. And then sometimes there's lag, not much obviously, but with these actually 4 capacitive buttons, like there will be absolutely no lag. Everything works on the screen, but then as soon as I try to click home, it won't work. Obviously it worked there, but it happens quite frequently actually, and basically makes me want to prefer the physical buttons on this Optimus V I have. Let's see what else. The screen is slightly blue compared to, has a blue tint. Can't really see it with this camera. Again, this camera is not very good on this phone I'm filming with. And it really doesn't bug me. I actually kind of like it, but I've read that it, for some people, it's kind of annoying. I'm going over the negatives right now, but let's see, I mentioned the keyboard. Oh yes, reception is not very good. Where this Optimus V has 3 bars of 6, that one will have 1 of 4. So it doesn't match up, and or even 0 of 4. And also, it seems to hang on to 1X service a lot rather than being on 3G. In places it should, completely have 3G. And so I'm not sure what's up with that. And then also, this is really surprised me, but Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi on this phone, it'll just sometimes not work. And that's something I can't handle, not having a connection, on Wi-Fi or cellular. I just can't handle having that. Let's see. The screen, it looks good. The screen size, as I mentioned, is really easy to type on and everything. I have to admit I love the size and everything, but and it also looks good. And it's not Super AMOLED or anything, but the resolution's much better than the Optimus. This one I believe is 800 by 480 pixels. This one here, and yeah, I mentioned the 3G issues. So overall, I prefer my Optimus V. I wanted to prefer this one because, like I said, it's a very nice device, especially when it comes to gaming. Here I can load Angry Birds. Did I click it? Yep. It loads quite fast. It plays well. Multi-touch is spectacular versus the little bit of lag with the Optimus. I also, here we can see, I haven't played it much, but so you can see perfect. Yeah, everything's very smooth. And actually the speaker is right here. That hole is the speaker, which is interesting. So it's actually not very loud, and that's, I guess, an annoyance. But everything looks good on here. Games run well. Yeah, it got a very high. If you look at my other videos, I did a quadrant standard test as well as a LinPack. That's it. LinPack test, and quadrant actually got a 1721 score. That's pretty good for a 1 gigahertz processor. It's nothing compared to the, dual core 1.2 gigahertz and whatnot, but it's overall very good. And but then again, like I said, just those issues, they come back to you. And it's quite a thin phone. I would compare it to the Optimus, but I'm using it right now. So, yep, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.